One other thing that we've always wanted to work on is community-based stuff, which we've done so far to, varying degrees of success. But obviously we try to get the polls up, new polls every week for you to cast your votes on. We weren't able to last week because I kind of hit a bit of a skid there. But we're going to get that going again this week. We have Weekend Warriors every weekend as usual, where we want to hear from you guys and find out what you're playing this weekend and what you're doing. And we always get a few responses, and sometimes more than others. But we would love to hear from all of you guys out there who are reading this. And I see that there are readers that aren't the same 4 or 5 people who are commenting every time. So I know there's more of you out there. I can see it in the server logs. Interact. Talk to us. Let us know you're out there. Let us know what you're doing. This is your site too. Something else we want to do in the future coming up is maybe doing something along the lines of what Tina and the One Up staff have been doing with some of the things with Good Grief, where they organize kind of community play dates, where everybody exchanges gamer tags and gets together for a weekend. It's like, okay, hey, this weekend we're all going to go do Left 4 Dead, and everybody gets together on Steam or Xbox and hunts zombies all weekend and has a good time. But the main thing that we want to do that's going to differentiate us from the bigger sites, again, your Kotakus and your Joysticks, is original content. And this is the big thing. Obviously, we've been posting reviews on a semi-regular basis, usually on Saturdays. And the other big thing is I think you're going to see a large increase in the amount of original feature content we do. Before anybody asks, yes, the Freeze Pop interview is still coming. It did get done. I've got... I didn't realize, I think, what a hassle transcribing that interview was going to be, and it kept getting pushed to the back burner. But it did take place, and I've got about 2/3 of it transcribed now, and I do want to get that up, as well as, for those of you who did submit questions, we did get prizes for you for the questions that we used, and those will be sent out. We didn't forget about you, we promise. It was just a case of getting in way over my head and not being fully prepared for how much work was going to be involved in getting this done. At the time I was mostly still a one-man band. Jason was just kind of coming on board, and it was a lot more than I was ready for in regards to trying to keep up with things. So expect to see a lot more original content and features from us. Expect to see reviews going up more frequently. Possibly, we're deciding whether or not we want to do that more than once a week or not. For the moment, usually they're still going up on Saturdays. We didn't have any ready this week, but yeah, that's the main thing that's going to distinguish Crush Frag Destroy from the more mainstream video game blog news sites. Is we really want to break down the barriers between you guys and us, and get you involved and present good original content that you're not going to get anywhere else. You're still going to come to us for if you like the way we write our news stories, and if you like the tone of our writing and how we handle things, we do still want you to come for the news, and there will still be news for you. But we really do want to refocus things towards providing quality original content that you're not going to get elsewhere. Hopefully, this is going to be something that's going to keep you coming back and checking us out, and hopefully telling your friends and all the people on your buddy lists on Xbox Live and PSN, and we want you guys clamoring to send them to us and be like, hey, we found this awesome site that you can go to, and they write really great stuff there. You should check them out. So that's what you should do. You should check us out, but you're already checking us out because you're listening to this. So when you're done checking us out, you need to go tell your friends to have them check us out as well. If you do that, we'll love you all the more for it. I just want to apologize in advance for my voice getting progressively hoarser through the course of this, and I'm sure you've seen there's been a couple of jump cuts by this point. I just purchased this cam recently, still kind of getting the hang of it, so I wasn't able to do this all in one take. So what you're getting here is the best 3 or 4 portions from probably about 20 takes of material. So forgive me if I were taking more time to edit this. I would put nice transitions between them, maybe overlay some graphics to hide the jump cuts, but we're not going to bother with that right this minute. We'll get to those things one at a time. So that's really it. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me ramble on. Thanks for stopping by the site. Thanks. Hopefully we will see you guys commenting more frequently. Hopefully we'll see you guys coming to the site more frequently. And that's it. Until next time.